Okay, right there, y'all see the man pretty much standing on. He felt like this book was the memoirs, at least, was written by Kim Porter. He felt like everything on the hard drive or on the flash drive is you know by Kim Porter. So some people seem to think the book is fake, what have you, but with the seriousness and the sensitivity of what's going on around Diddy right now, I don't think that we could just overlook a book that's supposedly written by Kim Porter. We can't just overlook it, whether if it's fake or not. We gotta at least examine it, and then we could come to a conclusion whether we think this is legit or not. So that's what we're gonna start off with today.
So I'm back. For those of you who are unable to purchase the book for whatever reason, I'm going to read the entire book, and it's not that many pages. So if this book is real, I mean, if the contents in this book is true, I hope this the money they make from this book, it goes to a good cause. Okay, let's get on with it. Wait a minute. It has some disclaimers.
This is the most powerful prayer to attract money. Don't skip this video. God wants to speak to you.
It says one of Kim's Porter final wishes was for this memoir diary to be made public out of protection for certain parties and their potential criminal activity. Some celebrities, performers, and events have been represented with X's due to their highly explosive nature. At some point in the future, this information will be revealed to the public. Regarding Kim's sudden death and the mysterious illnesses of Albie Shore and Jamie Foxx, evidence does exist that points to foul play and or poisoning. God bless Kim Porter and all of Sean Combs' victims, both male and female. Okay, that is page 1 disclaimer. So let's get into chapter 1, introduction. Soon after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. I couldn't believe it. It was all happening so fast. I met my husband, father of my oldest child, and one of my oldest friends in life, Albie Shore. It was a whirlwind romance. I was only 19 when we married, and no, it didn't work out. Al is still one of my best friends to this day. Our son Quincy is such a talented and wonderful young man. At that time, I had no idea my relationship with Al was going to introduce me to the man that I would spend the better part of my adult life with, a man whom I would love and cherish, but eventually fear and hate. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I will say, although I knew what was going on, I turned a blind eye many times. Here I have to tell this truth. Unfortunately, because deep down I knew everything that was happening, but I lied to myself a lot. He was so charming, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil, and I fell for it. This story must be told despite the fact it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped.
Okay, yeah. So, in the first chapter, we didn't really get into too much. They had a little disclaimer talking about something about if something was to happen, if she died, to put this book out. Something about Albie Shore and Jamie Foxx being mysteriously sick, and she died under mysterious circumstances as well. A lot of people think that Diddy poisoned her. A lot of people think that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx, and this is the first time I'm hearing about Albie Shore. So I guess Albie Shore had got sick too and felt like Diddy had poisoned him. I also seen an interview from some bodyguard that be at these parties, and he said that he felt sick before. Like, he felt like somebody, like, this is the thing, they poison you, and then you die, or you go to sleep and they have sex with you while you sleeping, you're not in your right mind. I don't know. I've never been to a Hollywood party, so I couldn't even really give you no details on how they get in. Okay, but second, they get into the introduction, which is the first chapter of the book, and basically she's saying she was 19, she was a model in college, that she met Albie Shore. For those of y'all that don't know who Albie Shore is, look him up. He was a popular R&B singer from the 80s. So research him. He was somebody in the 80s. So he was a superstar in the 80s. So Diddy got introduced to Kim through Albie Shore. And she was saying that, Albie Shore was her first baby's dad. I believe that's what she said. So, all right. So, I mean, we can see the foundation being laid. Diddy finding a young, pretty chick that he takes interest in. And I guess we about to, chapter 2, we're going to get into a little bit more meat and potatoes or whatever. But, we setting the stage for, which I hope that she giving out some good, truthful, honest information. And this book is not, some bull crap that somebody didn't piece together and just put out there trying to get some clicks. The consensus, most people think the book is truthful. Of course, there's going to be people that say it's not. But that's why we here, is to examine it ourselves, and we're going to take from it what we can and see if we can come up with an analysis if the book is fake or if it's real. So that's chapter 1. I'm Robbie Maurice from Everything Under the Sun TV. Subscribe, like, hit that bell so you can catch the next video. We coming out with our reaction to chapter 2 of Kim Porter's book about her relationship with Diddy, here soon in a couple days. So just stay tapped in, and we're going to get through the whole book. Peace out till next time. Holla.